know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it a back day. Yeah, I got game, God in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it Turnpike Miles. Yeah, it's Google signing on, John to the Hancock, and I'm always key, I'm ready to unlock. I be doing big things.
Welcome back, everyone, to the newest edition of Once a Week. I'm Billy J. Ludis, and there's been some big things happening behind the scenes here. We were out at Michigan State University last weekend holding a workshop for students to help them understand how to use their minds the way we were always meant to, as a tool to help you in every single situation of your life. As we've always taught here on Once a Week and will forever to teach here on Once a Week. And the testimonials came back, and the students loved every single second of it. But it sparked them in such a way to really focus on their self-work, to focus on their self-improvement, instead of letting everything else sway them in one way or the other. All key pieces that we bring to you every single Sunday. So before we get into today's message, I emphasize to you, focus on that self-work piece. Grow yourself. Look at your thoughts. Look at your life, look at your emotions, and begin to level up in those areas so you can then level up in every single area of your life. And with today's message, that's exactly what we want to help you do. Because today, we are talking about your choice points. Not just the choices we make along the way, but the choices we make internally when our limitations try to stop us from moving forward. And we're going to get into that in a second. But before we do, if you have not subscribed to Once a Week yet here on YouTube, guys, then please hit that subscribe button below and become a part of this channel. And like this message as well by hitting that thumbs up button below too. Because when those numbers go up, the likes, the shares, the subscriptions, that means we are achieving this goal we're pursuing forever of helping people. Lend a hand and become a part of the process as well. But for today, let's help you with this choice point concept. So to paint the backdrop for this message now, I need you to understand how your unconscious mind works. Your unconscious is everything playing in the background of your mind. Your habits, your patterns, your behaviors, why you do what you do based around your beliefs, your upbringing, your environments, etc. And our unconscious mind directs our decisions because your unconscious mind's goal is to keep you safe. That's how our brains are wired, for survival and to stay safe, to stay comfortable, to stay in the comfort zone. But often, especially when we're trying to pursue a greater goal, or we're trying to manifest something into our lives, there tends to be struggles or walls or hurdles that continue to pop up. But why? Why doesn't it happen just like that? And we could say that there are lessons to learn along the way. It's 100% true, and we've taught that here on Once a Week. But one factor that we cause ourselves without even knowing it is that we create our own walls and hurdles because of how our unconscious mind operates. Because if you have a big goal or a big dream that you want to achieve for yourself, you're going to need to step out of your comfort zone to create it. There's no doubt about that. You need to grow, you need to move forward. You can't really play it safe to get the full picture and the full dream for yourself. You need to take chances. But because of our unconscious mind and its ultimate goal to keep us safe, limitations, self-limitations, limiting beliefs can continue to pop up for us. Blocks in our lives, like fear and doubt or worry or overthinking or our own self-sabotage, can pop up and limit us from the big goal or the big dream that we want to achieve. So what do? Topic of the day, choice points. Because when our limitations try to stop us, we have a choice. If our unconscious mind is creating the limitation to keep us safe, because it doesn't know what happens next. So fear, doubt, worry, overthinking, self-sabotage is then created when we try to make a change for ourselves. Then we can look at that limitation and recognize for ourselves that it is only here to keep me safe. But I can keep going and be okay. Or I can keep going and be even better than okay. Or I can make the choice to listen to the limitation and stop where I'm at and play it safe, which means, AKA, no goal, no dream, no manifestation, no life that I've been dreaming about. You are wired to survive in this life, but until we start to create the greater vision for our lives in here, we aren't telling our mind, both conscious and unconsciously, what we know to be okay, what we know we want and can handle. If we live on autopilot, then our old ways will keep the roof over our head, the limitation over our head. And I like to explain to my clients from a manifestation perspective. Because when we want to manifest something into our lives and we focus on it, we think on it, and we feel what it will be like to have that which we want to create now, all phenomenal, but all conscious thinking. How the unconscious mind works is that you have that big vision for yourself. But because you haven't created the vision after that manifestation, after the first vision, after that comes into your life, you haven't created that. You haven't begun to create what life will be like after you get what you want. Because of that, your unconscious mind thinks that when you get this, the story ends. Life ends. Your unconscious thinks that when this is created in your life, you die. Because we only focus on the one goal, but not the big picture and where our life goes after we receive that. So to play it safe and make sure that you are okay, your unconscious can create the limitation and can create the blocks to keep it from happening. Like the fears, like the doubts, like the overtaking, like the self-sabotage that we can step into. And we see that play out in our lives. It's all created. So if we understand that, we can make a choice at any moment when a limitation pops up for us and realize, okay, this is only happening to keep me safe. But if I know it, I know if I take this step, things will be okay. If I take this step, things will be even better than okay. In that process, you are retraining and reteaching your unconscious to realize, oh, wait a second, this is actually pretty good. This feels pretty good. Things worked out okay. Things got better because we took this step for ourselves. And at that point, your confidence builds. And you want to take more steps. And your momentum builds because you realize you changed your old ways. And now you're seeing your manifestation, your goal, create before your very eyes. Because you're taking action and moving forward to the best of your ability. And that's what grows your life in such an incredible way. But it's our choice to make. We've heard it before that we can just let life pass on by and let things fall as they will. But why not take a step forward in the direction you want your life to move in? Why not choose to not let the fabricated limitations stop you? Limitations your mind creates to keep you safe, and even false limitations in the world itself. Everything in your life is directly connected to you and how you direct your mind, how you use the tool between your ears. Everything is created from it. So if the limitations come and you begin to look at them from the perspective of, this is new, this is different, but it's only here because it wants to keep me safe. If I play it safe, it all stays the same. But I want more from my life. I want more for my goals. I want more for myself. I want more for my family. I choose to take a step regardless. I choose to not let the limitations get in the way anymore. I choose to believe that I will be safe or even better than safe if I take this step now. Because at that point, my entire life can and will change for the better. That's your personal power at its finest, because you are directing your life into the direction that you want it to move in. Powerful. So I tell you here and now, go for it. Go for it with everything you've ever had, because everything you've ever had is everything you've ever needed. And everything you've ever needed is everything you've ever had. It's all here now, and it's all yours. You have forever and will forever have all the resources, all the abundance, all the love, all the joy, all the energy you'll ever need. But it's on you to see that and realize to create the life that you dream of having, that you dream of living. But you choose to open that door or not. I tell you, go for it. And don't let the limitations get in the way anymore. Don't let your mind try to play tricks and stop you anymore. It's doing its job. But you are not your mind and you are not your thoughts. You are so much more, and you direct each of them. You direct every single thought. So take a step for yourself. Go for it with everything that you've ever had and say, why not me? Why not me? Think about it. And let those thoughts then direct your way. Because things can be so incredible for you if you take that step. Everything you've ever had is everything you've ever needed, and everything that you've ever needed is everything that you've ever had. It's all here. Don't overthink that. Don't overthink this message. Just go for it, guys. When you start to direct this, things start to move forward. I'm going to close it off there. Guys, I tell you, take this message to heart. But I thank you for tuning in. Utilize this message and start your own self-work process and take the steps necessary to get you to where you want to be and truly are meant to be. But reach out with your questions or leave a comment below and let's talk about it. I want to be there for you. I want to help you along your path. I want to help you along your journey. As always, please like this message on YouTube and hit that thumbs up button below if you have not already. Share this message to someone who you feel needs to hear it and can use it to help them in some way, because that's our goal. Reach out a hand to them. If you're not already, please subscribe to Once a Week here on YouTube and take a look at all of our other messages, because something tells me at the time of this video, I believe we have 409 other messages for you to check out that can help you. I'm telling you, the message you need is out there. If you or anyone you know is in need of a coach who can help in the areas and perspectives discussed today, guys, head to BillyGLifeCoaching.com and set up a free call with me, and I'll be right there for you because I want to be right there for you. Let's walk this path together. Let's walk this journey together and get you to where you know you are meant to be. But guys, this entire message, when you start to play out that consciously, changing the unconscious and doing the work necessary, the self-work, the self-improvement process, when you start to look at those deeper limitations, those deeper self-sabotaging moments, those deeper blocks, you could say, you start to realize why they happen, you then can change it by the choice points that you make. Go for it. Until next week, guys.
You know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it a back day. Yeah, I got game, got in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it Turnpike Miles. Yeah, it's Boo signing on, John to the Hancock, and I'm always key, I'm ready to unlock.